Yo, 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 what's up, people? It's your boy State, and we back with some more 32 team challenge, playing with the Colts. I jumped in there. I was gonna play with the Chargers, but he picked the Eagles, so figured the best way to beat the Eagles is to pick a team that can attack their weaknesses, and gives you some options, which is get a tight end, a good receiving tight end, maybe a decent pass blocking offensive line, and some corners and secondary players that attack the football. So I took the Colts. I think they're a good fit because they're their receivers. They got the Eagles got the three good corners, but their receivers, Garcon, Wayne, and Collie, they all good route runners, so they can all get open against those receivers. Against those corners. So you got Jacob Tamme and Dallas Clark, who are like matchup nightmares for linebackers and safeties. You got to run zone in order to cover them guys. So to me, it works out pretty good. And you get their boy Peyton. The run game isn't really too much of a factor. You can run with a die. He's a decent elusive back, and but to me, I prefer running with Donald Brown. That's just my personal preference. I found he don't fumble anywhere near as much as Joseph Adai. So that's just me. Oh, just like that, we done talked about the offense. And since we get that user pick. And since I picked the Colts, I figured obviously this team is built to pass. So I wanted to make sure a majority. And look at this, man. That dude is wide open. I'm talking about, man. That's nothing but yards. But the offensive line don't even come with me out there, man. They just leave me out there to dry. But it is what it is. And yeah, I swear if that was Joseph Adai right there, I swear he would have fumbled. And this play right here is crazy, man, because you'll see Joseph Adai is wide open, but because I got my recording stuff hooked up, every time like an electrical appliance in the house kind of flicks on and off, whether it's my light, my fan, like my computer, the generator, anything. If it's enough, like it's not just any time. It has to be like enough for it to feel like a something, for it to be feeling that there's another an appliance being turned on or something. And what will happen is my TV will flash black, and I don't know why that is. I don't know how to stop it. But it's just when it only lasts for about maybe half a second, but obviously in a game like Madden, half a second can mean a difference. And right there, it happened twice. Like it happened right as I snapped the ball, and it happened as I finished my drop back. And if I had right there, Melvin Bullitt, man, good job jumping that, because that would have been a completion. And if that didn't happen, I would have seen a die opening the flats. So I panicked and just kind of threw the ball away. That boy Dallas Clark, man, you cannot cover Dallas Clark. So I just, basically I just kind of panicked and threw the ball away, to a spot where I knew it probably wouldn't get picked. And right here you can see the game just straight up lagging. I'm talking about it. Right, I don't know what was going on, but it did stop after that, I think. So didn't really have to worry about that anymore for the rest of the game. And then right here, this was a bad throw. Threw a pick. Had Collie open on that the outpost over the top. That's where I should have went, but I saw Reggie Wayne kind of got off of the press. He got the animation that I wanted, and see right there, look at that, man. I take away his first read, and I just want to make him think about what he was doing. Ends up getting sacked. That's what we want, because he was one of those, he's just pretty much gonna keep throwing to the running back type of dudes. So, right there, that should have been a pick. I jumped that. I saw them all them receivers running straight. I knew that tight end was going to cut inside, man. So I just tried to jump it real quick. Right here, on another screen, and I did not expect that dude to get in there that fast. I probably should have thrown it, but I wanted to wait until he got outside the defensive end. So I held on to it, but I should just let it go because the dude was blocked. And right here, Dallas Clark. too much of a beast. It's weird. I haven't really talked about nothing in the videos halfway over. Right there. That's See, that was one of those where I locked on to my hot read, well, my main read on that play, which is Reggie Wayne running that the drag across. Because I mean, how often do you see somebody come off the line to run the drag and then they get jammed and pushed back to to their original spot? It's not often you'll see that, and with this team, they wouldn't, with Reggie Wayne and Garcon, they're usually very good at jumping off of presses, so it was very weird this game for me anyway to see, Reggie Wayne and Garcon constantly getting jammed and nothing, they're just not doing anything about it. That right there was a bad throw. I should have thrown it to Reggie Wayne because he was open on the outpost. But ended up getting Collie hurt. He's out for the rest of the game. So, which is cool. I mean, I like Collie. I want Collie and drop pick right there. Yeah, you can tell that when Reggie Wayne dropped that pass, I was like, yo, man, that's all the momentum right there, man. Because if you play Madden enough, momentum is a son of a bitch to come back from if you ain't got it. And it's so he's got a few things going his way right now. Got a couple plays that I'm not covering. He finally gets a positive yardage run. My dude's dropping passes, can't get off the press. Like, it's just things just ain't going right. And I see all his guys are running to the right, so there's no reason for me to stay in the left. He throws it right to me, and I drop another pick. But yeah, that was getting on my nerves. I haven't screamed that hard in a long time, and Gerard Powers knocking that pass away on the curl. So right here, I honestly think that when you going against momentum, it is very, very right there. This was a bad. If I had lobbed that up, that would have been a touchdown. But I threw it flat, and cost me 6 right there. Finally, right here, get a completion to a wide receiver. So I honestly think that that drop pick changed momentum. To me, it honestly feels like that. Cause see, like, once Reggie Wayne caught that, I was like, all right, man, it's time to go. Let's go. Let's get this going. And it's pretty much I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to ruin the game for you, but it's pretty much all me from here on out. Look at that double coverage, man. Who cares? That's Reggie Wayne. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the team instead of the game. Right here, if I was paying attention, I would have hit Joseph Adai, but instead I get my guy injured. I would have hit Joseph Adai coming off that V route. But yeah, this is pretty much all me for the rest of the game. So go ahead and relax and enjoy. But for the offense, to me, this is like the perfect passing team. Because you got Peyton, you got a good receiving back, 2 good receiving tight ends. You got like probably 4 to 5 receivers that you can put 5 wide and they'll all get open. It's to me, it's the perfect passing offense. Like, the offensive line ain't all that great because they got a couple holes in them, a couple spots. Gerard Powers dropping a pick, but it's like, this is, if you want to pass, man, you don't play with the Colts. Play with the Colts, man. Just give them a chance. I know they ain't the most flashy team out there, but they get the job done. And right here on this play right here, man, I saw he had a safety lined up over the top, man. I put him on the streak. Peyton Manning with the real quick release, gets the ball out there about 60 yards. Reggie Wayne goes out there and gets that thing. Right here, I ran the ball a couple times just to waste some time. Reggie Wayne jumps off the press, all in the fade route, rocket catch. Beautiful pass. But I haven't talked about the defense at all. But yeah, I could tell early from the game and on his first drive, he was one of them guys that was always looking for his running back. Like, he was always looking for his running back. No matter what, he was either, if the running back was checked, he was going to the tight end. He didn't use Jackson. He didn't use Macklin. He would use Jason Avant because he was in the slot, and it's easy. It's easy to get slot receivers open. So from there, I kind of figured, look at this, man. They took my pick away from me, but good thing Gary Brackett was there. But For the defense, man, the D-line, let's go ahead and work from the bottom up. The D-line, man, you get two really good defensive ends. You know, they went Rasheed Mathis, man. Is it Rasheed? No, Robert Mathis. He gets after that quarterback. Him and Dwight Freeney. They both get after that quarterback, man. And the D tackles might not be all that great, but I mean they do play okay sometimes. But the real pressure right there, I saw he was running that cover 2 zone again. Pretty much he ran press man or press cover 2 all game long, and it was frustrating me because my guys wouldn't jump off of the press all game long. My guys were not jumping off the press, and it was getting on my nerves because I know Garcon and Reggie Wayne jump off presses. And this is one of them games where I kind of felt comfortable going in because I got the Colts in one of my leagues. So I mean, normally I wouldn't feel comfortable playing with a team like this, but you know, this it didn't really feel like nothing to me. And this, he finally decides to throw it up to one of his outside threats, and he balls on me. But yeah, okay. Finish talking about the defense. The linebackers, before they dropped Ernie Sims, the linebacking group is actually pretty decent. The Gary Brackett is solid. Pat Angerer, he's actually pretty decent. You know, for the corners, you get, to me, Gerard Powers is one of the most underrated corners in the game. He's actually very, very good. The other corners are somewhat average. Antoine Bethea at safety, very good. Bullet, decent. But overall, they're pretty good. I like this team. But I'm out. Catch y'all later. Peace.